Kildonan East and Sisler High. I'm your host, Trent McGregor, for tonight's game. Tonight's game is being streamed by LRSD TV. LRSD TV is a part of the Louis Riel School Division broadcast media program at the Arts and Technology Center. We will now take you to a short video to show you a little bit more about ATC's vocational programs.
It's time to start thinking about your future. Your career begins. The choice is simple, with no tuition costs, and the opportunity to start your career right out of high school. While high school credits only at the Arts and Technology Center. Skills to be successful through hands-on training in one of 13 vocational programs. With apprenticeship accredited program, state-of-the-art facilities, work experience, and industry professional instructors, you'll get the opportunity to learn and succeed in a fun and safe learning environment. It's a school like no other, where we teach you the tools you need to be successful in the future, where your success is our priority. Your career starts now, only at ATC.
And we won't keep you waiting any longer. We're going to jump straight into the action. Calling tonight's game is Grant McManus and Warren Nightingale. Take it away, guys.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to LRSD TV and coverage of our fourth quarterfinal of the 4A Girls MHSAA Regional Basketball Finals. I'm Grant McManus, and with me is Warren Nightingale. Welcome, Warren.
Oh, thank you, Grant. So happy to be joining you here today for this game.
Today is this quarterfinal will be the number 8 ranked Kildonan East Reavers, who advanced to today's game by beating the St. Mary's Flames in yesterday's qualifying round. They're playing the number 1 ranked Sisler Spartans, who had yesterday off. So part of Coach Tan's I guess requirements for his kids will just be get settled into the course of the game and then do the things they do best. And obviously they do a lot of good things really well because they're number 1 coming into the provincial championships here. So
Absolutely, that's going to be their game plan. Get comfortable early and do what they do well.
yeah. So we're glad to have you joining us on the Cube. We're pleased to bring this to you. Our broadcast crew is a group of students from our Louis Riel School Division broadcasting course out of the Arts and Tech Center. So with that, we are going to go live down to the floor and as teams get ready to come on for opening tip-off. So just as got a couple of updates as the girls are getting ready to come in. We are also hosting, when I say we, that is the South Central Athletic Conference, Zone 2 of the Manitoba High School Athletics Association. We are hosting the Regional 4A Championship. So the girls are here today at Glenlawn Collegiate, and the boys are being hosted down the street at Dakota Collegiate. Results out of today's games, quarterfinals at Dakota Collegiate. We had the number 1 John Taylor advancing over Vincent Massey Collegiate. And then we also had Fort Richmond Collegiate, bit of an upset. They came in at number 5 and they just defeated Sisler Spartans at number 4. I'm not sure what the score was, but nonetheless, 5 advanced over 4. Number 3 ranked Garden City Gophers advanced over the number 6 seed St. Paul's Crusaders. And on the floor is the St. John's Ravenscourt, number 7, coming in, and they're playing Oak Park Raiders at number 2. And I'm not going to say a Cinderella story, but a little bit unusual with the St. John's Ravenscourt's Eagles coming in. They're a 3A school playing against the 4A. They've played in our Tier 1 South Central Athletic Conference all year. Had a great game going into the finals. They're only 8 deep on the bench, so they go hard. So congratulations to St. John's Ravenscourt, still representing the South Central Athletic Conference in their quarterfinal tonight against Oak Park. So here are the starting lineups tonight for the girls' quarterfinal. For the Sisler Spartans, ranked number 1, we go Ashna Banzel, number 8, number 11, Kiana Giles, number 7, Kia Giles, number 6, Reza Ginto, and number 3, Kiera Rongavila. For the Kildonan East Reavers, we go number 17, Amy Garland, number 13, Maura Kennedy, number 2, Sarah Klumchuk, number 3, Paige Morris, and number 5, Jennifer Villela. Sisler strikes early. They go up 2-0. Good board there by Kildonan East. Reset on the offense. They got a fresh 24 clock.
And like we said in the intro, both teams looking just to come in, get settled down, make sure their teammates have a chance to touch the ball, get comfortable with the game, and then start executing their game plan.
Got a hand on that by Sisler.
Sisler looking to push early. Here we go.
Yeah. There's number 6, Reza Ginto. Now Paige Morris bringing the ball up. She's going to try and provide a little bit of length. She's the tallest player in the lineup right now for Kildonan East. Nice outside shot there by number 5, Jenna Villela. Good break to the basket there. Good conversion off the transition.
Good try, just not quite the finish, but a good look to the basket. Good push. Oh, nice outside shot.
Kiana Giles.
Yeah, nice square up. Both teams looking to pick up defense full court, so you know this is going to be an action-packed game.
Absolutely, and we know that Coach Tan with the Sisler Spartans, he likes to push the envelope.
Yeah, he likes the fast court game.
A little bit of pressure, force KE to go backwards, and they get called on the back overcall. Sisler possession, ball into number 6, Ginto. Out to Giles. She drives hard. And there's Paige Morris. Good presence there. Good heads up. Delays the ball. Pushes it across to 13. Kennedy. A little bit of a runner there by number 5, Villela. Got a reset. Good reverse dribble by 17. There's Paige Morris on the outside. She's going to attract some tension. Short arm shot by 17. No rim. Turnover. Sisler Spartan ball.
Well, it looks like Kay's falling back now. They're going to start picking up half court. Now, of course, the KE coach is Coach Arcoup, who, veteran coach, you know he's got things up his sleeve and a very varied plan of attack here for his team.
That's Rongavila getting fouled on the way to the basket. Basket counts, so she's going to be going to the line shooting 1. And Coach Tan with his player going to the line, taking a timeout. That's an interesting strategy, Warren.
I wonder if we're going to see maybe a little bit of a switch up on maybe on defense. Maybe Coach Tan saw something out there that he wanted to address on the full court. Maybe there wasn't quite a pickup. But anyway, let's go downstairs and take a look at what he's saying.
When your check is way out over here, that's a tough one to get back in there. Okay.
Up. Is that understood? Defensively, we can't just allow them to catch it here and then go play level like that. Get into a passing lane right away. If we get into a passing lane right away, right, we're able to hedge quicker, and then we can bust out and get a steal. As soon as she dribbles this way, if we're here, right, showing the driving lane, hedge, recover right away. When we hedge, don't stand up. Stay low and anticipate the pass, and then you can bust out right away. Force everyone left. Spartans on 2, 1, 2.
All right, so what did we hear out of Coach Tan's timeout there? Timeout.
I should have watched.
No R's involved at all.
Well, as we just finished up there, you hear, make sure we're pushing the players left. Both coaches are very fundamental coaches, and they're going to be teaching, kind of very much a lot of the basics. And one of the things, push the players to their offside hand. And here's the ball shot. And, really focus on the fundamentals. He's talking about jumping in the lanes and anticipation. And I'd be curious to see if we see any kind of full court adjustments here by Sisler.
There's Kennedy with the rebound.
Yeah.
Ball in her hand is Amy Garland. She's got Paige Morris off the cut.
Oh, nice step in there by
wow.
By number 3, Kiara Rongeville.
These two Giles sisters, they are powerful athletes. We were on the very short end of those two playing rugby against us last spring, and they run track too. So yeah, they're a pretty dynamic package, the two of them.
And it's always nice to see those multi-sport athletes.
Absolutely.
Play varied sports, and it's good to see. It develops a lot of different skills that can be carried over to each of the different sports.
Yeah.
Nice little roll.
Little left hand. Rebound for number 2, Sarah Klumchuk. Kennedy's going to try and control the play. Oh, had the cutter, just missed it.
And there's jumping into the lane that Coach Tan was talking about in his timeout. That anticipation of when they swing that ball across.
Wow. Nice transition move by Ginto there.
Yeah, see the full court pressure.
What pressure. Wow. Got her on the 8 seconds.
There we go.
We were talking about that in the game before, Warren, about it's not always about the steal. It's just enough pressure. You need a couple change of directions, and there you got an 8 seconds.
Well, if you take some of that time off the shot clock, because even if you, let's say, take 6 seconds, now instead of a 24, the team has 18, maybe it takes a little while to set up. And that's one of the advantages, and that's what the basketball's all about, is trying to find those little points of advantage. And being able to run a full court pressure game definitely can be an advantage for you.
And it's that ball movement, right now, KE's chasing the game, and, they're picking up fouls because they can't stay in front of the game.
Yeah, Sisler coming out very aggressive. On offense, they're looking to attack the basket, and defensively, they're playing very much up on their man. Quick little step there.
Coach Coop will be wanting Morris to stay a little bit more grounded instead of jumping out there. There she goes. Good pressure. Gets Giles on the foul.
Yeah, just reaching out outside outside her area. Oh, we got a sub.
Checking in is Kiana Giles, and checking out is number 2, Patricia Rodriguez. So we've got Maura Kennedy running the offense for the Reavers. Good cut there. Oh, what a steal. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and opens up, turn down the lane.
There's the two Giles sisters attacking the ball on defensively.
Sorry, Graham, I'm not sure what that call was there.
Well, I think he called back over. I'm not sure it was because you have to have 3 points of contact and possession in the front court, and I'm not sure she's established that. So I think that's what Coach Coop was questioning.
I see. Oh, nice shot.
Giles, that is Kia Giles with the 3-point shot. So Kia and Kiana Giles play in the middle of that court. Great footwork. Good hustle.
Yeah, nice little step out. Step out on after the pass. Sisler showing some very strong defensive fundamentals right out of the gate here.
Checked into the game for KE is Hallie Fletcher, number 14. 13, good pressure, but nonetheless, Paige Morris is going to be going to the line. We've got 4:36 on the clock in the first quarter. It's 16-3, Sisler up over KE. Paige Morris trying to close. There we go, there's one. A little bit of confidence, putting the ball in the hoop. Hit the back end of the 2. Nice and smooth. Unfortunate. And there's a big throw. Good reverse pivot, nice feed.
Well, there we go. Big
Yep.
rebound by number 14, Haley
Yeah,
Fletcher.
Fletcher coming in. Yeah, that's not a place where you want to dribble is into the trap with
2 players.
Fletcher's played well coming in. Good recognition, stepped up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a tough call.
Yeah, Fletcher coming in
Yeah.
and making her presence known defensively.
Checking in
last 2
for
plays.
checking in at number 4, Esther Narandu. And converts that, number 13, Kiera Foster for Sisler.
And Sisler coming out with a full court man-to-man. And what they're
Looking
looking
at
to
the
do is
trap
jump
there,
in, exactly. Jumping as soon as they get into those spots.
Wow.
And nice fallback
Yeah.
by number 3, Kiana Rangavilla.
The pace at which they play.
Oh, yeah. Makes it very difficult because as soon as they get the ball, they're looking to push.
I was just asking Coach Tan who they played in their conference final, and they played Vincent Massey Trojans, who won earlier today and are going to be in the first of the semifinals. I said, how'd that go? And I'm thinking it was a 25-30 point game. Sisler won that game.
Wow. And we know Vincent Massey is a very tough team. And
Yeah.
they're ranked
2 coming
2,
in. They
yeah.
were 1 for a lot of the year. They fell off to number 4, and we're heading down to Coach Tan out here.
Press up on her. Is that understood? We're waiting too long right before we get here. If your check is here and the ball's coming this way, you have to go with your check. Is that understood? If they're not outside the volleyball court here, sorry, if they're inside the volleyball court, you can't go trap. Right? We got to push inside the volleyball court up to the sideline. Is that understood? Yes, and then we have to rotate back quicker if you're on the offside. Right? You can't just stand there and watch the ball, right? You got to understand people are cutting to the basket. All right, talk to you, 1-2.
So it's a little quiet as we come back, Warren. We don't have the Westwood percussion section.
Yeah.
We've got a few dabbles of parents and friends here from, Sister and KE, in the other corners of the city. So
Yeah,
we hope they're enjoying the game, and we hope that you're enjoying the game watching the Cube.
a
Wow.
lot of loose ball fighting back and forth here. Okay, coming out with a little bit of energy defensively here.
Okay, there's number 4 making her presence on the score sheet anyways with a foul. That's Esther Nwandu getting caught with the push. Kia Giles with the ball out of bounds. Back up top, down to the corner. Just like that, triangle game.
Wow. And here we go, we have a replay. We see, here's that triangle game you described, and nice outside shot.
There's Kia Giles with the conversion off the fast break. Yeah, there's 5. Hoping one of the KE coaches reminding the kid they can run the baseline off that made basket there, give her a little bit of space.
That's right. After a made basket, you get that whole lane.
There's Kiana Giles with a shot from the outside. We've talked about a lot of kids having 2 speeds on and off. I think another one is this number 6 Reza Ginto from Sisler. We've seen her in the air sliding across the floor. She plays at all levels.
And inside out, like she had passed the basket and she's got a few shots already from outside too. So
I got Kia Giles with the push there.
Oh, there we go.
Look at how quick that she closes.
Yeah, hustling back to take away that basket. KE caught Sisler a little bit napping there, and but they recovered well.
That gives you a little insight as to these 2 Giles sisters. We had a pretty young rugby team last year, and when those 2 kids get the ball running downhill at you, it's a pretty frightening scene for a kid that isn't familiar with the game of rugby. Nope, picked up 2 quick ones there on the hold. So she's got 2 personals with 2:12 left here in the first quarter.
What I always find
Nurundu there. Oh,
nice
there's Fletcher.
Fake.
Good fake. Oh my goodness.
We got a foul on the play.
Tough on the ankle.
Yeah, one thing I always find interesting is when teams often will go attack full court. You see a lot of that transition to their half-court defense too. You start seeing that half-court. They get really aggressive and on their players, and really jumping in those lanes. And I know as coaches, they look at the game and want to create some energy on defense. Sometimes they'll say, "Hey, let's just go full court," because it really does transcend onto the other side of the floor as well.
Yeah, we've got KE with 5 team fouls. That's why that is Kia Giles on the line. Shooting penalty. Converts on the back end of 2. There's a good push back in now. Paige Morris is going to attract a lot of attention down the lane, and right now she has that note.
A little bit of head-to-head.
That was a head-to-head right there. Both players are up on their feet. But my goodness, that had real potential, and in fact, I'm thinking that we're going to need a sub in. Yeah, she took the brunt of that one. That's Esther Nwandu, who had come in off the bench. So she appears to be okay. It's just that first. Okay, where am I? Taking stock. So we've got Paige Morris off. Just quick hands.
Yeah.
Ginto there, good recognition. We've been treated to some pretty good point guards here today, recognizing and being able to move the ball, Warren.
Absolutely, and as you saw there, we have a replay. But we saw earlier she's drawn up the floor. She's dribbling up with her right hand, but then she actually tosses it to her left to flip it up. And again, so it's that great ball handling control.
Checking in for Paige Morris is number 20. Ashwar Noir, number 20. Going to the line is number 3, Kira Rongavila. Checking into the game for Sisler, number 8, Asha Banzo. And checking back in is Kiana Giles. Checking out is Kia Giles. Good rebound there by number 25 for KE.
Yeah,
that's
nice big pull down.
Parmjot Singh, yep. The pressure rotation, the help by Sisler is just smothering.
Yeah, they move quickly with their feet. They move well horizontally, and they play in the lanes. So as a player, as their opponent's moving across, they're all jumping the lanes and not giving up a whole lot either through the lanes or through the pass or for a pass.
All right, we forced one turnover there. Coach Tan just making sure that his players know their responsibilities. There's the collapse on the double team in the corner. Kick back out.
There it is, jumping in the lane and
Yeah.
making it very tough. Oh, another nice rebound by number 25, Peshmerga.
That's 22, Emily Savoie. Kiana Giles pulling the ball out. There's Ginto in the scoring spot. She knows where to go.
Oh, we have a little replay here. Oh, no, I'm sorry, we're back and back to our life.
No shot. So at the end of the first quarter, it is, as we maybe expected, Sisler with the lead, 36-4 over the KE Reavers.
Yeah, Sisler showing, you know, why they're number one right here. Just very, very tough defensively. Their team moves together. They jump in the lanes. They collapse very well, and they attack the whole court. And you know, they don't give up too much of anything.
It's just a constant contrast of white coming at you on defense. It's kind of like driving into a snowstorm. It's just relentless.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
All you can see is white in front of you. So, you know, but as you said, Art Coop has lots of experience, so he'll be just trying to get his kids settled down to start the second quarter and find a nugget here too where they can start to have a little bit of success and get some confidence back.
Yeah, and that's the one thing, right? Like, as you start getting a little bit into that game of where you're getting smothered like that, it's easy to get away from your game plan because you enter that sort of, okay, I'm just looking for the next 2 seconds of where do I pass, what's available, rather than sort of looking at the big picture, what is the big picture plan and what are our plays. So he's going to try and settle them down a little bit,
So we're
take their time. And,
so we're hoping Art Coop stays with the game plan, as you said, and not, you know, get away from it too early like our Bombers did last season. Oh, sorry, I went there. I went there.
No.
I am super pumped for the Bombers season with Andrew Harris back in the backfield this year, and
it's going to be, you know, it's
I know one guy doesn't make it, but I'm pretty impressed with you know, what the Bombers have done for you know, pulling some, you know, real quality proven players back in, so it should be good. Anyways, we'll get back to some high school girls basketball.
I'm just excited that, you know, the sun's shining out and the snow's going, so we're a step closer to those warm days of summer.
So Sisler possession start the second quarter. They are up 36-4. All right, we've got the starting lineup in for, well, not the entire starting lineup, but we've got number 3 for Sisler.
Well, it looks like Kay is going to a 2-3 zone here just to kind of mix it up. To at least take away some penetration to the basket. Of course, Sisler to shoot from the outside.
Good athletic effort. Our cameraman almost got dinged there with looking down the lens and the player coming right at him. His cable man was trying to back him up, but fortunately we didn't have any collision.
Yeah. Whole,
there we've got a little more movement inside.
There we go.
Yeah.
Just settling down a little bit, looking to run those, you know, run your plays, run the lanes.
There we go.
Hey, there we go. We got some
nice play by number 17 there, Amy Garland.
And they're settling back into that 2-3, and really they just want to see if they can contain them. Don't
there
let
we go.
Easy.
There's Garland, good rotation there. There's Kennedy, Maura Kennedy with the hold. But yeah, they've come out in the 2-3 zone here to start the second quarter, and you know, giving Sisler a little different look.
Yeah.
And number 3, it's Kiera Rongavilla with the 3-point play.
A little bit of a deep 3 there.
Yeah. Boy, they attack and fill the lanes well off that fast break. There was a nice hesitation step.
Yeah, they
just didn't convert. She's shaking her head, but she's going to the line nonetheless. That's number 3, Rongavilla, going to shoot 2.
And that makes it so tough. You know, when a team gets that ball quickly and they're up the lanes and they push the ball well, it can keep you flat. It can catch you flat-footed quite easily. And all of a sudden, you know, when you're attacking on offense and a team can run on you, all of a sudden you're thinking, okay, I better make sure that we have a safety or 2 safeties. And all of a sudden, this takes a little bit of that edge. And there's that lanes you're speaking about, Grant. Like, again, just quick attacks.
We were just enjoying the silence of the broadcast, so we'll pick it back up. That was number 7, Kia Giles. Our producer was just wondering if something went wrong with the technology. So, well, his crew's doing a good job.
Incredible job.
We've got Kia Giles running the offense right now. Kennedy with the rebound off the far side. Not sure where she's looking to go into that spot because you are not going to outrun the Giles sisters.
Yeah. Chases down the basketball and you know, heads down the lane for the nice easy finish there.
Yeah. And long distance.
Yeah. Oh,
what do we get there?
Oh, and off.
Off ball foul.
Off ball foul, yeah.
Yeah, on the block. So we've got new players checking in. We've got Kiana Giles checking back in, number 6. It appears that is Ginto, and a new player, number 4, checking into the game, Brianna Tynes. There's Garland with the 3. Paige Moore with a good effort to try and save the ball, which she did. They got a fresh clock. There's Maura Kennedy.
Yeah.
Oh, there she goes.
Sisler showing just how tough it is, you know, to get that penetration to the lane. You know, forcing that off-balance shot and then, you know, recover. In that case here, they fouled, but they're not going to give up anything easy to the basket.
No. No fluffy fouls either.
Nope.
Maura Kennedy on the line for the Kildonan East Reavers. Converts. And there we go. Oh, and there goes Kiana Giles. A little back dribble. Away she goes forwards again. Looks to the corner. Gets the feedback. Dishes out. Swings it around. Just like the doctor drew it up. Number 6. That's Ginto. And we have 3-point play.
We have a little replay here of the kick out to her in which she sinks that 3-point shot. Sisler, you know, doing a good job not only attacking the basket but hitting that open shot.
Look at the footwork of Giles.
Yeah.
And there's the other one.
Yeah, jumping in the lane.
Double trouble. My goodness. We got a 3-on-1. Oh, and Ginto with the quick hands deflects it out of bounds. Sisler resets on defense. 6:41 left in the second quarter, and it's 45-7. Checking into the game for Kelowna East. Esther Norandu, which is good to see her checked in. She had the bump in the noggin there off.
Right.
Go for the ball.
Yeah, because you never want to see players get hurt like that.
Yeah.
Head-to-head contact.
There was Ginto applying the pressure, and then on the backside was number 3, Rongavilla. So if Garland had to reverse that, she would have been smothered up by Rongavilla coming back on the backside of her. Yeah. Got Rongavilla with the foul.
Yeah.
So we've got Paige Morris going to the line, shooting 2.
Nice shot by our camera crew here to show a shot from behind the basket. They're doing a good job today.
That's Alex Temple DeMarc on the camera.
Showing good teamwork not only on the floor, but also behind the camera as well here.
So as Warren is complimenting our crew is from our LRSD TV crew, which is part of our broadcasting course at the Arts and Tech Center in Louis Riel School Division. We're using the service of the Cube to broadcast the game. And
of course, LRSD TV, you know, under the guidance and wisdom of Mr. Ken Plentic over there. And this is the first year for our LRSD TV here in our division and in Louis Riel School Division. And we're quite thrilled and excited already what our young media broadcasters are doing in that program. And it's incredible what they put together already, and can't wait to see where it goes from here.
yeah, so we've got, I'm not sure if it's 5 or 6 in the course this semester. We had 5 in first semester, and they've all come back and are had a thoroughly great time, as in addition to earning credits, but just really enjoyed the experience under the direction of Ken Pletnick. And so we'll
Who's an incredible humble individual too.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And so it's great to see those kids from the first semester coming back and providing some mentorship for this new crew. Warren, about a week ago, you were over at ATC because they were involved in another project trying to expand their horizons to kids in other schools. Can you tell us about that a little bit as we're watching the game?
You bet. It was an incredible initiative. Essentially, our LSDT put out a video challenge to all the high schools. And so we had 5 local high schools that brought together teams of students, 3 students, and they created, over the course of 3 days, a video. And it was incredible to see. First, of course, Mr. P kind of walking them through the process of how to create the video and how to put together a plan. And then the students went back to their high school and they basically did film production for a day. And then they came back to LRSD TV and essentially they set up a day of editing. And again, Coach P taught them all the the technical things to look out for, as well as the program and the editor and those type of things. And it was just such a wonderful experience to see these students, essentially start with just an idea on the Tuesday, and by the Thursday they have this really well put together, polished product, and all these different films that will be showcased on May 12th as part of our media festival. So it's just such a great initiative for our students.
Now, Warren, were those students in what grades were they in?
They were high school students, and so there were students all ranging from grade 9 to 12.
Okay. So the potential for those grade 9 students to get enthused and maybe think about going to ATC and taking the credit course when they get into grade 11 and 12.
Absolutely, and the facility there is just incredible. It's a new facility, and so much there that students can work with. Not just. Basically getting ready for the industry, and it's just such an incredible place an incredible playground for our students to take advantage of.
It's just an awesome experience, and again, congrats to the school division for being able to offer that broadcasting course. We'll bring you back to the game here. We've got 4:40 left in the second quarter. It's 47-11. Sisler up over KE. On the line is Kiana Giles converting, and we've got subs in. Coming in for Kildonan East is number 5, Jenna Villela, and number 1, actually, Bailey Coop. Oh, we've got a player down.
Yeah.
Oh, she took a whack there.
Yeah. Hopefully she'll be okay.
Yeah, I know the back official saw it, so I hope he keeps an eye on it.
That's Paige Morris, who. There's our timeout. So
yeah,
that way
coach
she
called a
checked
timeout. He recognized that she got whacked pretty hard. Coach Coop is wondering what happened there.
Yeah, and give Paige Morris credit. You know, she didn't want to let her team down, so she, rather than take a knee, she got back up and tried to get in the play, and still, you can tell that she was she's hurting a bit.
Yeah. So the plan moving forward for these teams that are successful today in our quarterfinals, they will advance to the Manitoba High School Athletic Association 4A provincial semifinals. The girls will be held on Thursday, March 17th. The boys will be held on Friday, March 18th. Being hosted at the University of Manitoba Investors Group Athletic Center. So again, another great opportunity for these kids to showcase their talents. And then the winners of those respective semifinals will play in the provincial 4A final on Monday, March 21st. We will be at minimum streaming, if not doing a little bit of broadcast on the semifinals on the Thursday and Friday, and then there will be a full broadcast brought to you through the Cube for March 21st. So you'll get to see the teams of the advance, and those will be both the girls semifinals and the finals on the 21st. Great reach around pass by Kiana Giles to hit number 6, Ginto there.
Yeah, jumped into that play, grabbed that ball, stole it, went down the lane, and then was able to find her teammate busting down as well.
I'm very impressed by this Amy Garland of Kildonan East, number 17 point guard. Very, very confident ball handler. Despite being constantly under extreme pressure.
Yeah, every turn.
Yeah. And I say this
nice
with great respect,
in.
but it looks like these Sisler players are almost plug and play, because we see Kiana Giles bringing the ball up now on the outside, and there isn't any drop off between her or any of the other players. So we're independently now for both teams. So every foul for the next 3:26 in the second quarter, they're going to be going to the line shooting 2.
Yeah, this is Amy Garland shooting, and she did a really nice step into the lane to take that ball, and as she grabbed it, she was fouled, and so here she is shooting.
And she makes good on her 2. Doing what she can to contribute to the team offense. Pushes the ball up, she now and then closes. We're still into that 2-3. Ball is out of bounds, we get a turnover. So there's one of a few stops that the Reavers are going to need moving forward, but they'll take every. Into the game, number 1 is Bailey Coop.
Yeah, we just have a stoppage in play here, because I'm thinking they're going to reset the 24 shot clock. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
They didn't quite reset after that last possession, so here we are with a fresh clock. Oh, nice steal.
That is, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, just taking.
Got to play every second.
Yeah.
And that's not a spot where, that's kind of Death Valley pulling that dribble up with a foot inside the center line.
Oh yeah, especially against the Sisler team, they're going to jump on you right away and try and trap you.
Yeah. So we've got Kiana Giles, the old give and go. Number 20 for Kildonan East, Ashwar Naguar, just not being able to contain Kiana inside. So we've got subs coming in, going out is number 3, Rongavila coming in, 13, Kiera Foster, I believe, may be her first appearance. Makes good on the back end of the 2 is Kiana Giles. Coming into the game for the Reavers, number 31, Kiera Skolnick. So Coach Coop is rotating his bodies around, trying to get some fresh legs in, a little different look. There's Coop with the ball.
Kiana Giles again stepping in the lane.
Yeah. Good effort coming back down the floor is number 2.
Yeah.
That's Emily Savoie.
Yes.
Actually pretty impressed that she was able to close the gap on Giles.
Yeah.
Makes good on the first of 2. See how she does in the second. Converts that one, and they fall back into a half-court defense, but they are sitting there ready to pick them up at the half. So
Yep.
Amy Garland will have to have her wits about her.
Yeah, Sisler forcing that turnover. Picking them up early off after that half court, making pick up the ball, and then closing on any available passes.
Ken, is it okay? Because I hit the cough button, but I actually sneezed. Is that allowed?
Oh, looks like we got a replay here. And we're back to the live action. And it looks like number 17, Amy Garland, will be heading back to the foul line there after driving to the basket, and she was fouled on the body.
Amy Garland's a grade 11 player. In fact, the only grade 12 that started for the Reavers today is number 2, Sarah Klumchuk. If we look at the Sisler Spartans lineup, Mashana Bonzel, grade 12. The 2 Giles sisters, Kiana and Kiera, or Kia, are grade 12. And that's it. So they're starting 3 grade 12s. And there is number 10 for the Sisler Spartans, Abby Arabi, hitting the 3-point play. And there's a force bad pass by Coop. I think the sub was already to come in. It's just unfortunate with the timing there.
Yeah.
So coming into the game is number 14, Fletcher. And nice 3-point shot. That's 2 in a row by Arabi, I believe.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see Sisler's shooting percentage from the outside. If that may be one of the stats we might be able to get from downstairs at the half.
Overshot, we've got 59-9 on the clock, 68-14. Giles pulls it up. We had a walk, little bunny hop there, so referee caught that one. Vilela controlling the ball on the outside to Fletcher, trying to find some room in the corner, but Arabi with some great defense. Now she's got herself walked into the corner. And there goes Giles. Good pump fake. Garland goes over, but nonetheless, Garland was there to make her do something. So great back pressure by Garland, not giving up on the fast break. 16 seconds on the clock. Garland's got the ball in her hands, looks for the reverse dribble, scoop through, just couldn't convert it. And held ball. Possession goes to Kildona East on the bottom with 7.5 seconds left. Shot clock is dead. Ball's up top to Vilela. And Giles jumps the lane, trying to get the shot. She's going to take the bump, and the foul converts the play.
Yeah, she got a pretty big bump there at the end, but still was going pretty quick to the basket and pretty strong that she was able to finish.
Yeah. Bit of an unfortunate call there for Amy Garland. It's
she hustled back to try and take that lane away, and she's hustling like on both ends of the court. Like there's no quit in her game.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of Kiana Giles on the line this last quarter, so she's certainly taken the control of the game. And there we have it, folks. That wraps up the first half of our last quarter final from the regional championships at Glenlawn Collegiate. We have Sisler 73-14 over the Kildona East Reavers. I guess to be expected when you have number 1 playing number 8 at this point in the year, Warren, and Sisler has been, that's their game plan. They are relentless in the type of game they play. So we'll see what transpires here in the second half for the Villainous Reavers.
Absolutely, and, you know, it may be one of these situations where you're going to redefine what success is and just focus on the immediate and say, okay, what are the type of things that we can be stepping out and doing.
Yeah, so we're just gonna, I think Trent's got Coach Tan. Oh, I'm sorry, Warren, to continue your thought there, sorry.
Oh yeah, no problem. So, you know, coming out, they might have to just redefine a little bit of what their success is going to be. Stepping onto the court and saying, okay, you know what, we're having a tough time trying to access lanes, so this is what we're going to counter with. And this is going to be, you know, the focal points, or even something simple as, okay, we're not going to give up anything fast court. Anytime they touch the ball, we're sprinting back and making sure that we're not going to give up anything easy down low.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's one of the things that they'll probably be talking about. Okay, what are the little things that we're going to do next in this upcoming quarter?
Yeah. Great. We're going to throw it down to Trent for an interview with Sisler Coach Tan.
With me right now is the coach of the Sisler High basketball team. Coach, your team's playing fairly well right now. What are you going to tell them in the intermission to keep them going?
Main thing is that we got to take care. We got to work towards just taking care of what we need to do. So we want to make sure that we're focusing on just us and not so much worry about too much what the other team's doing. And I think if we stick to that, things should come into play. And it's good for us to be able to get to play the way that we're playing right now. So.
Do you see any challenges coming up in the second half?
Definitely. I mean, they have a good coach. I mean, he's going to make a couple of adjustments, and if we don't react to them, we're not going to get what we need done. And that's the main thing that I think that's what we have to really focus on is doing things to get better towards as we head towards our next game. So. Yeah.
Thank you very much. That was your coach of the Sisler High basketball team. Now we're going to, after this, we'll bring you more action.
All right, welcome back to the second half in our 4th of 4 quarterfinals. Sisler Spartans commanding lead with over the Kildonan East Reavers, so we're quite interested to see what happens in the second half in terms of personnel. But right now, they've come out with their full squad, and there goes Kia Giles lighting it up from the outside.
Yeah.
Sisler shot 61% from the floor first half, Warren.
Yeah, a lot of success from the outside, and I took a quick peek at the stats there. And from the three-point range, they were shooting 55%.
Yeah,
which is really high percentage from the three-pointer, from the three-point line. So a lot of success in their field game.
got to stop there. So as you said, Warren, when we were closing out the first half, or talking at halftime, you know, Art Coop will be trying to pick 1 or 2 things just for his team to work on, have a little bit of success. You know, it's not about the score clock at this point. It's about doing a couple things, you know, trying to focus on some fundamentals for his kids that are coming back.
Exactly, and I'm glad you mentioned that, because he's going to say, you know what, we're not looking at the clock. What we're going to focus on is this.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be so important is that every possession, we're going to focus just on that possession. We're not going to look at the bigger picture. We're just going to focus on the little things that we can do well this half.
And there's some success for Paige Morris, driving down the lane, pulling it up.
Nice to see that she's on the floor, because we did see her take a bit of a hit to the head getting towards the end of that second quarter. So it's nice to see that she's returned back onto the floor.
Yeah. We've got Kara Foster getting a little more playing time, which is nice to see for the Sisler Spartans. Kia Giles still on the floor, number 8 for Sisler, Asha Banzo. And there goes Ginto with the great cross-court feed to Giles.
She kept that ball nice and low on that pass.
Yeah.
So, you know, sometimes when you're trying to do like a long bounce pass, that can kind of get away from you, but she has nice control of the ball and a nice little feed up the court.
Got caught in the reaction with Amy Garland, so we're going to have Maura Kennedy putting the ball in off the foul call. Feeds it to the corner, just out of reach. Turnover, Sisler ball coming back in. So we said earlier in the broadcast, without the great sponsors that Manitoba High School Athletics Association has, being able to run these quality championships for kids wouldn't be possible. So over the course of this half, we'll make sure that we acknowledge those great partners of MHSAA and our student athletes across the province.
Yeah, we have Sisler ball here.
Yeah.
And they're going to, spread that floor out a little bit and really work it around to find their shots and get ready for their next game.
And gets it to drop. Nice to see some success for Jenna Villela. Rewarded with a good play. Got the nice roll on the top of the rim and is going to go to the line and try and make the three-point play. And she does, so well done her. And there's a turnover. A little miscommunication with number 8, Ashna Banzo. Missed the cutter, ball out of bounds. Ball in the hands of Amy Garland for KE. Villela.
Just some of the examples there of some of the explosiveness of Sisler.
There's a play, yeah.
Yeah, ball right off the boards, looking to push that ball up, and already we have somebody breaking down the lane.
And there's the experience of Ginto. She knows that she's got Kia Giles on the break. She just throws it to a spot, lets Giles run underneath it, and they convert on the fast break.
Oh yeah, good point. They're probably no stranger to that from early in the season.
Yeah.
Some defensive pressure here by Sisler, and forcing to take away those, or they're taking away those passing lanes, and they're able to force the turnover here, and they're rewarded with the ball.
Out of the game is Villela for KE, and checking back in, number 4, Esther Nwandu. A little quick first step, getting called on the travel. We've got a KE ball. Ball in the hands of Maura Kennedy. Bonzo getting called with the foul. Garland going to the line, shooting 2. Subs coming in for Sisler. Number 4 coming in is Brianna Tynes. Kiana Giles checking in, as well as number 3, Kiara Rongavella, and number 2, Patricia Rodriguez.
Paige Morris attacking that lane and rewarded with a foul as there was contact in the play, and now she's at the foul line. For some reason, the shot. There we go. I was going to say the shot clock was running, but now they have it. They have it going.
Bonzo with the rebound. There goes Kiana Giles up the sideline. Good job by Paige Morris. Good recovery. Put some pressure on. Maura Kennedy with the rebound. She's going to push the ball. Giles is going to step up on her.
Oh, nice defensive block there.
Oh.
And we have a foul.
Yeah. See some frustration on number 13, Maura Kennedy, feeling that she's getting pushed and rode hard down the court by Kiana Giles there, not getting the call. Nuarndo, good pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, some good energy. Jump in the jump in the lane, try and attack the player, but just probably a little bit too much handwork on the body. So, but
Just,
Cade, trying to answer and really play tough defensively, which is always a good sign when you're a coach. In a situation such as this, so you want to see your team, keep working hard, especially on the defensive end.
Yeah. Just an observation, Sisler 14 fouls with 5 minutes left in the third quarter, up 60 points. I was just talking to the guys downstairs, the stat trackers. Yeah, a lot of whistles being blown, so referees will be looking for a sponsorship from Chapstick after this one. I guess in some respects, Warren, these kids have been conditioned, to play this mode of basketball since they've started with Coach Tan.
Oh, absolutely.
And we are going into the Final Four, and it's tough to change the pace.
Yeah,
so unless it's a brand new,
yeah.
set of players on the floor, but these kids that are used to playing, they're used to playing this way.
Yeah, and
because it's a reaction sport, right? So.
Yeah. And exactly. There's that expectation of always working hard, and you just there's certain elements you can do, like you can take off the full court pressure, but still there's going to be the expectation that when you're playing defensively, you're going to be playing tough and to the most of your ability. You certainly don't want to be taking a shift off.
No, and part of it is about, as we heard Coach Hawash talking earlier today. It's not right now. What Coach Stan is trying to do with his team is get them set to be prepared physically and mentally for, the Final Four. Because really, that's the point of playing. Is well, I guess it's one of the points.
Yeah.
It's one of many points
exactly.
of how we can measure success in athletics. But at the end of the day, they did start their training and their planning to work towards provincial championships. So.
Yeah.
And there's Kiana Giles drilling the three.
Yeah, and it is one of the points. It's one of the things that you can look to as a team, saying, okay, this is going to be our team goal and things like that. And of course, all the other things that you bring into it are going to be the kind of like what the teachables that you can go with along the way.
I really like the game of Amy Garland. There's no quitting her either, and it's been a long day at the office, as one might say, for her. But she's a very quality player.
Well, you see that she's competitive.
Yeah.
She's not going to, regardless of the situation, she's going to give it her all.
Yeah.
She hustles back. We've seen her hustle back as much as possible, and and coming down the floor, she wants to, she still wants to attack.
Yep. So we have number 25 chucked into the game now for KE. That's Parmjot Singh. She's seen a little bit of action before, but Coach Coop is also trying to get his grade 12s a little bit of playing time to finish their career, but he's also trying to get his young kids a little bit of playing time, because it is about learning from these and being able to play at this time of the year, because it is different. As soon as the playoffs start, it's everything ramps up just a few more notches on the dial.
It's a whole nother level,
Yeah, and you need to be able to have that experience, so that you can learn.
And as you mentioned in the first half, KE is a pretty young team. So many of these girls are going to be back next year playing together. So, this is a great opportunity for them to have this experience and carry it with them forward.
Yeah. And there we go. Good rebound underneath for her. And now the coach is going to see how she responds to the missed pass, and she's hustling down the floor. So, it's not an issue of, if our student athletes makes mistakes, it's when and how they respond. How do they recover?
Exactly. You know, it's one of those things as a coach, exactly that, Grant. It's one of those things as a coach that, you know, there's always going to be a mistake made, but how do you react to that? You know, are you somebody who's going to all of a sudden look at your hands as if it's your hand's fault, or are you going to hustle back on the floor and say, okay, you know what, I'm going to play hard for my team?
Yeah. So we've got 2:09 left in the third quarter. Sisler in penalties, so Amy Garland's going to the line to shoot 2. Makes the back end of 2. We've got Kiana Giles with the ball in her hand. Steps back. Oh, Fletcher caught her, but no foul called. That was an interesting play. Kind of jumped into the player there, got the ball off, nothing called, and away here we go.
Yeah.
This Rongaville, Kiara Rongaville, number 3 for Sisler, is pretty fleet of foot as well. Covers a lot of ground real quick.
Oh yeah, she's very fast and you know, always finding a good position to be in. Oh, look at that. Nice long pass.
Good gather by number 13. That's not an easy play for anybody watching. Take that over the shoulder, running full flight. She did a good job of just gathering that ball in, being able to attack the basket.
Nice
It's one of 2.
Yeah, nice little finish, nice little shot there at the foul line.
The girl, good rebound, good rip there. And Amy Garland rewarded with taking the ball down the lane.
Like you mentioned earlier, no quit in her game. You know, she grabbed that ball and just went straight out, attacked the hoop there.
Yeah. So we've got new kids checking in. Checking in for KE is number 22, Emily Savoie. Checking in for Sisler, number 8, Ashna Bonzo.
And we have Amy Garland shooting, who's definitely no stranger to the foul line in this game.
Looks like we had a Reaver player in too early, so no shot. Turnover, Sisler ball. There's a great reaction, good set of hands there. Passes through the lane, just can't gather it in.
And this is one of the key things, you know, key to focus on the second half is that's just that. You know, let's make sure we're jumping the lanes, we're reacting with our feet, we're getting, want to be a strong defensive presence underneath our own basket.
There's Savoie getting the ball knocked out of her hands by number 3, Rongavilla. Oh, Fletcher looking for Singh.
Yeah, still lots of time on the shot clock. We got about 12 seconds.
Oh, good effort by Fletcher there. Good pressure. And Fletcher comes back down and gets a tip out of bounds, but nonetheless, it's not a Sisler ball in the end. But
yeah.
There we go. Held ball. And it is a Reaver ball with 15.7 left on the clock for the third quarter. There will be no shot clock. So Amy Garland getting picked up at the half. Backs her off with a dribble. There's Noir. There's Savoie. Ball out of bounds. Rongavilla with a strong defense, knocking the ball out of bounds. Fletcher back into Garland, gets the shot up, and that ends the third quarter of our quarterfinal 4A Girls Provincial Basketball Regional Championships. Sisler is up over the Kildonan and East Reavers. We've got 10 minutes left in the game, Warren.
Yeah, and I believe we got a highlight package ready for you guys to see of highlights from that third quarter.
Are we? There we go. Now we can hear our mics. So welcome back. We're heading into the final 10 minutes. I was just checking the sports ticker, as they say. So for any curling fans that are paying into the cube, we've got unfortunate end to Mike McEwen's chase of the Brier this year. They went down 7-5 to Alberta in the 3-4 page playoff in the Tim Hortons Brier. So, you know, congratulations to Mike McEwen and his team. He was long time chasing the dream, getting to the Brier. As we talked about these kids here, it's about getting that first experience. He's had a great year on the championship tour, but the Brier is just, again, another level. So anyways, back to basketball action. Sisler still attacking the basket. There was a walk by number 13.
Yeah, we got KE Ball coming back.
And on an NHL front, in case you were wondering, with 18 minutes still to play in the second period, it was the Jets 0, Colorado Avalanche 0. There's Paige Morris. There's the fast break.
Yeah, pushing that ball.
Good finish with the left hand. Good fundamentals.
Yeah, and really strong, you know, breakout by Sisler. Really find those different lanes and opportunities to get the ball and push to the basket.
Amy Savoie starting the fourth quarter. Paige Morris, atta girl, take it to the rim, atta girl. Almost like to see a little bit of a, you know, drop that inside shoulder. She goes to the basket and then maybe come back, just create a little bit of gap in her and get a little more free space to shoot the ball.
Yeah, it's about creating space. So that way, you know, you can also get a good square up and get a good look at that basket.
You know, she's a grade 11 player, so the good thing about grade 11s is they become grade 12 players, a little more accomplished, a little more experience under their belt. So she'll be fine. You know, she's a good athletic kid. I'm sure that she's, you know, probably playing beyond the high school season. So she'll be coming back and being a key part of Coach Coop's grade 12 group for next basketball season. Good close out there. Good reaction. We've got number 9 for Sisler, Jasmine Murphy, getting some playing time, and she's going to get a chance to shoot the free throws. Missed the first of 2. See how she recovers for the second. A little more leg drive, and she gets, just an unfavorable bounce. There we go. Just a great sense of Amy Garland there. They had, you know, Ginto on her back and knew not to intern right away and dribble out of the pressure and create some space for her. And there's the back over call.
Just It looked like just as a tippy toes, just
Yeah.
hitting the line there.
Yeah. So for the viewers unfamiliar with the back over call, when a player is moving the ball to their front court and they have the ball, they have to establish 3 points. So it could, obviously both feet on the ball is 3 points and possession of the ball. Then the center line becomes out of bounds. So anytime a player on that team crosses or touches that line, it's called the back over call, and the other team gets possession. There's Ginto right there, recognizing she's going to force her to the reverse dribble. Garland, got a hold with the block. Okay. Ginto with the foul. Throwing the ball in is number 1, Bailey Coop. Emily Savoie with the ball. Pressure on her by Kia Giles. Just the little things there where Paige Morris, just that extra half step to the ball, close it out, get possession.
Exactly. Oh, nice little crossover.
Oh.
And nice attack in the basket. Wow. Gintu showing, some very good ball handling skills to create some space and then attack the basket.
There's Bailey Coop there, Emily Savoie, and a little bit of back pressure there by number 9, Jasmine Murphy with the push. Also into the game for KE is number 31, Kira Skolnick. And she's going to be rewarded for attacking the basket, going to the line, shooting 2. Nice smooth release, hits the first of 2. And
looks like we had a violation there.
oh, unfortunate. In too early, no basket for KE. So again, once again, to recognize the great proud sponsors of MHSAA Athletics, I would like to give a shout out to the following companies: Manitoba Hydro, Power Smart, Sport Manitoba, Play All Awards and Giftware, Wilson, Tire Stewardship Manitoba, Dairy Farmers of Manitoba, Boston Pizza, Manitoba's credit unions, Manitoba Telephone System, and the Manitoba Physiotherapy Association are all proud supporters and partners of the Manitoba High School Athletic Association. And there we got a fresh recruit class coming in for Sisler.
And Amy Garland will be going back to the foul line.
Yeah. Yes, and to our viewers that are in the Central Time Zone, remember it's the spring forward time change tonight, so need to get to bed early to get the extra hour of beauty sleep. Speaking for myself.
I think I might need more than an hour.
Well, I have a hockey game tomorrow morning, so I'll see how many guys miss the game because they screw up the time change. Oh. And some fresh legs coming in again for KE, number 13, Maura Kennedy. And number 2 is Sarah Klumchuk.
Nice look back door.
Yeah.
And the great thing is too, with Ronnie Villa, she recognized that she was low and didn't really have anything, so she decided to pull it back out. Yeah.
That was a great display of ball handling there by number 4.
Yeah.
That's Esther Nwarndu. She's coming in. She's going to finish the game hard. She's no quit in her, which is nice to see.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, good little hustle there, trying to get in the lane. Get that ball.
She's taken a couple bumps this Esther DeWarndu today.
Yeah, she was that one head-to-head earlier
Yeah.
than what we had in the first half.
She paid her admission. She's going to get her full price here today. Three controlling the play outside, Rongavilla. And there we have Kiana Giles.
Looks like she landed a little bit awkward on that
twisted
ankle.
on her ankle. She's not putting any weight on it, so
yeah.
She's going to make her way to the bench. She gives a signal to her sister coming in. Kia Giles, unfortunate to see at this point. We had Caitlin Campbell go down for Glenlawn in the final few seconds. So,
you know,
hope
players get hurt this time of year.
Yeah,
sure.
hope Caitlin's recovering.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that their season's over, you don't like seeing kids get hurt.
Oh, exactly.
Bit of a runner there. Moira Kennedy with the rebound. Good body position. Protects the ball. Gives it off for point guard Amy Garland.
Ooh. Nice little steal there.
Yeah. Well, Art Coop will be happy he's got Amy Garland coming back. You know, great presence, very mature, very heads up point guard. So.
Showing some ball handling skills there.
Yeah. You know, full credit to Coach Tan and his players because you know, they finish every play. You know, and that's the difference. That's why they're #1 in the province right now, because it's the attention to detail. It's the closing out every play, whether you're closing on defense or you're on offense. It's stepping to the ball, you know, making the right reads. You know,
defensive position.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Case in point.
Yep.
Hands up, making tough. Make it tough for any passes to get through.
So we've got a chance for Villela now to control the offense. Out to Garland, looking for a cut to Noir. There she is, but that's a tough spot. Ended up in Giles' face. There, Moira Kennedy. Great protection of the ball. Well done. Nice finish, girls.
Yep.
Yeah, and the crowd appreciates the efforts. A little recognition in the stands by the girls.
Oh yeah. After that rebound, strong square up to the hoop to finish that.
Ashton Bonzo with a little bit more offensive responsibility right now. Ball is out of bounds. We have 4:02 left in the clock. And little pop jumper.
Oh, we got a foul.
Oh, and Bonzo popped out, caught her with the hip. Those are the ones that, even with this point differential, you know, Coach Tan will be, you know, talking about, you know, those kind of closeouts. You just, you know.
Exactly, yeah.
So on the line is number 5 for the Cadolin East Reavers, Jenna Villela, grade 11 student, pardon me. And the two, good rip by Ashwar Noor.
Yeah,
she's had a couple of good aggressive plays in the paint, and then she's being recognized down on the bench by coach. Had to look over, both had smiles on their faces. So, you know, again, it's those little things, right? When little things here and there, you know, learn from our experience. And
there we go. Nice little
Moira
hustle.
Kennedy, there we go. Okay, get to the ball. There we go.
Yeah.
That's it, in your face. And
nice
again, You know, with this point differential at this point in the game, for a kid to step in and take a charge, with especially, you know, late in the game like this, full credit. You know, again, little things.
Yeah, testimony to character, right? Like
Yeah, well,
you're still willing to work hard and do the little things that you need to do. And it's not always easy to take a step in front of somebody heading to the basket.
No.
And they keep, you know, keep on attacking. They keep on trying to get that second chance, third chance at the basket. So,
coach checking into the game is Avery Allard for Sisler Spartans. Checking out is Giles. Just trying to get an eye on. Looks like she's just trying to stretch her ankle out. The one Giles kid that went down with the ankle. So that's a good sign. She's up on it, just trying to stretch it out.
oh, there we go.
Noirndu with, oh.
Nice
3-point play. That was a nice square up by number 10, Abby Arabi. Jalella with a reverse there, trying to get the ball to the basket. Again, going to the line to shoot 2. .242 left in the game. Villela on the line for the Kildonan Reavers. She's a grade 11 student. So again, Art Coop hoping that the kids learn what it feels like to play in these games, take that experience moving forward for the start of the season, and then you know, make the appropriate progressions as they move on in their grade 12 year. It's number 4 into the game for Sisler, Brianna Tynes.
We have 10 seconds on the shot clock, so no doubt Sisler is looking to get the ball in, maybe try and get.
There's
nice.
a good steal, tag team there, keeps the ball on her back, feeds Singh, and Bailey Coop. Oh, tough in and out. That was a good shot.
Yeah. Sometimes you wish those would be worth 1 point.
Yeah. Yeah, they are when I play. Aren't they age prorated? Isn't that how it works?
I might have to look up that rule.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in the fine print. That's Patricia Rodriguez with the ball there.
Oh, nice.
Esther's had, she's had an energetic final few minutes here. It's nice to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're being aggressive, jumping the play, grabbing the ball,
Yeah.
and forcing the jump ball call.
Yeah, so Coach Coop has taken Amy Garland off the floor, giving her a rest. Her legs must be tired. There goes Bailey Coop, trying to find the handle, feeds it into Esther Warndo, and again, good assertive play, gets the girl on her back, and going to be rewarded, going to the line, shooting 2.
Very good job of creating a little bit of space to get to the basket.
Yeah. Again, Sisler in penalties, so it could be an NBA final minute 41. Could be a lengthy one. And she's good on that one. Oh. Oh. Atta girl. Yeah. Esther Noirndo fouling out of the game, so we've got Amy Garland checking back in. But, you know, coaches and girls getting up off the bench and congratulating Esther on her performance today. So good on her.
Yeah, she made her presence known. She played quite physically. Yeah.
Yep, so we've got held ball there, and it's still Sisler ball coming in. And it is Patricia Rodriguez with the ball. Tynes and Amy Garland, look at that. She's going to take it right to the hole. Oh,
and
yeah.
She gets a foul.
Well done,
Nice
Amy.
push.
That was at pace, nice crossover, finish on the rim. You know, very nice play.
Yeah. Good attack to the basket.
Yeah. We're into our final minute of our fourth quarter final today. So as we wrap up this game, just one more shout out to the proud sponsors of MHSAA Athletics. And those sponsors are Manitoba Hydro, Sport Manitoba, Play All Awards and Giftware, Wilson Sports, Tire Stewardship of Manitoba, Dairy Farmers in Manitoba, Sisler with attack to the basket, and there goes Amy Garland trying to finish hard, 30 seconds left in the clock. Oh, just ran into Singh, her partner there.
Yeah.
And no basket, we've got to walk. All right, good job officials, being on top of right to the end. The remainder of our MHSAA partners are Boston Pizza, Manitoba's Credit Union's Manitoba Telephone System, and the Manitoba Physiotherapy Association. Again, as we finish up this quarterfinal, this will now advance to our Final Fours. And our semifinals for the matchups in the girls 4A will be the 6 o'clock game on Thursday, March 17th at University of Manitoba Investors Group Athletic Center will be the number 1 Sisler Spartans versus the number 4 Oak Park Raiders. And the second semifinal that night on Thursday, March 17th, will be the number 6 Garden City Gophers versus the number 2 Vincent Massey Trojans. So
we'll be some great games coming up. Yeah.
Absolutely. And then on the boys' side, we're going to have at the 6 o'clock semi on Friday, March 18th, the number 1 John Taylor Pipers, Centurion at 6 o'clock, and it will be the Garden City Gophers at ranked number 3, taking on the winner of St. John's Ravenscourt and Oak Park Raiders, who are still currently underway, so we don't have that final result for you. So you can tune in to MHSAA at www.mhsaa.ca and pick up those results and any other basketball results from high school athletics here in Manitoba. So we will be streaming games for you to tune into on Thursday, March 17th, Friday, March 18th. Looks like Trent's getting ready to interview Coach Michael Tan down of the Sisler Spartans. So once we hear the call that he's ready, we'll turn it down to Trent. But all right, so Trent's all ready with Coach Mike Tan, so we'll turn it down to Trent for his interview with the winning coach.
Now, I'm standing by with the coach of Sisler High. Coach, your team played really well tonight. How do you feel about how they played?
I'm pretty pleased with the way we played. I mean, I think we came out with a good intensity. We executed what we needed to do on offense. A couple of things we need to address before heading into Thursday night's game, but I'm happy with the win, and now we got to just focus on the next one.
See any improvements for Thursday night's game?
Oh, definitely. I think we could still be a little bit more aggressive up in passing lanes, and we're still not really grasping the concept of just our rotation and whatnot. And there are a couple things offensively that I want to address, and then I think hopefully that will propel us to the 21st. So.
Well, thank you, Coach. Congratulations on the win again.
Thank you.
That's all we have now. We're going to go back upstairs to Grant.
All right, thanks, Trent, for your interview with Coach Tan, and again, congratulations to the Sisler sponsor, Sisler Spartans. So We'll wrap it up here from Glen Lawn Collegiate. So, Warren, thanks for helping with the coverage. Your final thoughts on the 2 quarterfinals that you did today?
Well, those were both exciting games to be here and watch, and it's an exciting time of year because any time in March is a great time for basketball, and we're heading into the Final Four here, and it's going to be some great basketball to see. And it looks like we got some highlights here of the game, and so let's just take a peek at the game we just watched.
All right, so Warren, final comments.
Well, Sisler shows why they're number 1, and as we see in our highlights here, they push that ball forward, they attack, they're in the lanes, so they're going to be tough competition, and definitely one that everyone's going to have their eyes on. And so let's just watch the highlights, and anything you want to add there before we go, Grant?
Well, just congratulations to all the student athletes that made it to this part in the season, and unfortunately that's the result, and that's why we compete, is teams will go on. So good luck to the teams that are in the Final Four on Thursday and Friday, and we hope that you join us back on the Cube to pick up the games with our coverage. So thanks for having a great day, and we'll sign off for now from Glen Lawn Collegiate. Thanks, everybody.